What's up, y'all? Today we are going to be reacting to Zach D Films. Someone in the comments in my last video said we should react to it, so shout out to them. I'll try to put their name in the comments this time, but they're probably going to comment this time too. Also, y'all, I got brand new headphones. Look at this. They're brand new headphones. Headphone brand is called Air Force Z11. And then the top of it says Turtle Beach. Anyways, y'all, so yeah, I just want to show you all that. And nothing else. We do have 3 more videos coming out. So make sure to stay tuned for them. I will be posting every 7 days now / week. So today is Friday, so I'll be posting every Friday, I think. Or all my videos will come out Friday. This one will probably come out like maybe Friday morning or Saturday morning. Anyways, y'all, let's not keep y'all waiting. We are reacting to Zach D Films shorts. We are going to also react to more his story, and comment down below if y'all want me to react to her story. Anyways, let's not keep y'all waiting. Let's get right into this video. So see y'all when I get it set up. Okay, y'all, we're here. So today we are going to be reacting to, I'm gonna say, at least 10 shorts. Comment down below if y'all want me to react to, or comment down below what y'all want me to react to next. So anyways, let's get into our first video.
They pack dirt and cork into a small cone on set before attaching a compressed air tank behind it. Then a valve is opened and the air shoots the dirt forward at high speed. At the same time, the lighting crew triggers a massive flash of light aimed across the street. The dirt cloud bursts outward toward the camera, and once they add in the bright flash, it ends up looking like a real explosion. Pack dirt and cork into a small.
Okay, I don't really have much to say about that. We might actually be reacting to like at least 15 because that was shorter than I expected. Other than the his story videos, which I did react to in my not my last video, but my whatever, I reacted to that. But it was longer than these. So my opinion about that, like, cool. I guess there's not really much to react to on that one. Uh, Still saying his story's better right now.
The crow lands on an ant nest, then spreads its wings like it's sunbathing. But the ants see this as an attack, so they swarm its body and start spraying acid into its feathers. And some experts think that this kills the parasites living on them, while others think it heals fungal infections on the bird's skin, keeping them clean and healthy by bathing in live ants. But some say it's just because they enjoy being high. The crow lands on an ant nest.
Okay, y'all. If a crow wanted to get high, I don't have much to say about that. But 3 reasons. I don't know. Maybe I think the last one makes the most sense. I guess because if y'all didn't know, I learned this in another short video about. Well, I didn't make the video. I was just watching it in my alone time or whatever. But I was watching it, and one guy said that dolphins actually bite. What's it called? It's a pufferfish to get high or whatever. Even though pufferfish are extremely poisonous. Anyways, y'all. So that's my opinion. Last one's probably more logical. Anyways, let's go to the next short.
If you cut 2 slits in a piece of paper, then bet someone that they can't rip them both at the same time, they'll probably grab both sides and pull. And since the cuts aren't exactly perfect, one side will start to rip before the other. As soon as it does, that becomes the easiest path for the rip, forcing one side to tear off first every time they try. But when you do it, grab both sides with your hands and the middle with your mouth. which is how you win the trick and ruin a friendship. If you cut 2 slits in a piece of paper,
Not gonna lie, a W paper method to win money. Make sure y'all comment down below if y'all use that. Again, not much to say about that video. I mean, except what I just said. Like, I would try this on my friend. W money making method. Yeah, that's really it. Yeah, I don't really just. Yeah, y'all. This is kind of boring right now to react to, but maybe it's just because I'm on his latest videos. Maybe I should go to his his most popular ones, and let's go on those and see how that is.
when you get stitches, a doctor threads a needle through your wound and pulls it tight to close the skin. As the stitches hold the edges together, the wound becomes inflamed as new cells begin to repair the tissue. Afterwards, connective tissues and collagens start to create skin. Then, blood vessels form to nourish these developing tissues, filling in the area. And over a few weeks, the wound will have healed together and the stitches are removed. When you get stitches, a doctor threads a needle through your wound and pulls it tight to close the skin. As the stitch
I don't really understand why that's his most popular video. But W sells, I guess.
If you get a splinter, most people just go ahead and pull them out. But sometimes they get lodged so deep into your skin that you can't reach them. If the area gets infected, it will start to swell as pus forms under the skin. This creates pressure around the splinter that can sometimes push it upwards towards the skin's surface. And if you're lucky, after a certain period of time, your body could have completely removed it from your skin. If you get a splinter, most people just go ahead and pull them out. But sometimes.
So what does he mean if you're lucky? So like if you're not lucky, it just stays in there forever? I'll explaining, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, bro. His story is so much better than this. It's probably gonna be a really boring video, actually. It's really bad content. But anyways, y'all, that's really all I have to say for that one. That was like kinda scary, not gonna lie. Now I don't want to eat a splinter. Wow. Comment down below if y'all want me to react to what's his name? Oh, put him in the comments and tell me if y'all want me to react to him.
Oh, easy.
Have you ever noticed how odd the McFlurry spoon is? Well, some people think it's supposed to work like a straw, but you only have to try that once to realize it does not work. The true reason for these weird spoons is actually pretty genius. You see, McDonald's didn't want to clean their beaters after every McFlurry, so instead, they designed a spoon that would also work as the mixer. Have you ever noticed how odd the McFlurry spoon is? Well, some people think it's supposed.
So like that is like kind of cool, I guess. Like, I mean, how they use a spoon, like that's really smart, actually. I already knew this though, so it doesn't really give me much information. But they also should make it into a small. Comment down below if y'all want me to start a petition for them making the flurry jewelry things into a straw. I'll start it right now. Comment down below. Petition. If y'all want me to do the petition, hit 1. If y'all don't, hit 2.
A woman who. If you shot a bullet at ancient armor, some people think it could
1 block.
actually stop the impact. But armor like chainmail was designed to block slashing swords. And plate armor was even better at deflecting strikes, by spreading the blunt force across more area, lessening its impact. But these materials weren't very good at stopping arrows, which had enough energy to enter the armor. So a bullet would have no trouble going right through. If you shot a bullet at ancient.
I mean, as expected, like, already knew that, like, common sense, bro. Like, bullets can't go through ancient armor that were built for swords. Again, don't have much to say about that. But this is getting boring, like really boring. Maybe we should go to the oldest videos or oldest shorts, or let's go most popular, and let's go to this one actually.
If you somehow removed all of the blood vessels in your body and tied them together, you might think it would be about this long. But the human body has thousands of these tiny vessels that weave in and out of every body part. And with all of them combined, if you started in New York, your blood vessels would make it all the way to the Grand Canyon. It would go on to reach all the way across the Pacific Ocean, over Japan, Asia, and all of Europe. And not only would it make it all the way back to your starting point, but it would be able to make this trip 2 to 4 times over. If you somehow removed all...
Wait, so how don't we weigh like I'm not gonna lie, like hundreds of pounds? I mean, some people do, no offense to them, but like, if we have all those blood vessels, like, I get they're not heavy, but they must be heavy, right? Like, if it can wrap around the earth 3 times. Like, am I tripping or not, bro? That doesn't make sense. Comment down below if y'all agree with me, because like, I don't understand. Wouldn't we weigh like at least like 500 pounds each? Looking like that dude right there? Confused, bro. It doesn't make no sense. If we it that was an interesting one. I have a lot to say about that. Most of them just being how to be not weigh hundreds of pounds. Anyways, let's go to the next skit.
When a firing squad shoots a prisoner, one of the bullets actually isn't real. You see, one of the rifles is loaded with a blank, but it still fires and kicks back when the trigger is pulled. The soldiers aren't told which rifle it is, casting doubt on who actually shot and killed the man. This way, the soldiers can feel less guilty and sleep at night, knowing there was a chance that they weren't the one to kill him. When a firing
Wait, y'all.
squad shoots...
What happens if a guy gets shot and then, but like by the firing squad, or what if there's like only one fire, and like he does it, but like what if there's not a firing squad, but it's just one fire, or they go multiple at a time, and what if he was innocent? Do they all get charged for murder, or is it just like the lawyers or whoever was defending or going against their case gets in trouble, right? Comment down below what y'all think about that. Oh yeah, also about this, that's like sick, bro. Like, people with like anxiety are gonna be like thinking about their whole entire lives. Like, it doesn't matter if you got the bullet. Like, I mean, I guess you could have like some, but like that's like 25%. Like, if you got the non-bullet bullet, but like, that's crazy, bro. Like, I mean, if you shouldn't really like go up for that job if you don't feel comfortable doing it, too. So I don't understand why they do that. Like, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't get the job. Like, I mean, if they don't have a choice, then like, I guess like how people get drafted into the army. But if you're doing that, like, you're a sick person and you want to kill. Like, I mean, I get it. They probably murdered or like molested a child or something. But like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself after that. Even if he was innocent, or not even even if he was guilty, and especially if he was innocent, bro, I wouldn't be able to live with myself after that. Comment down below what y'all think about that. Anyways, let's get next.
If everyone on Earth clipped their toenails and threw them into the ocean, you might think they'd float and blanket a huge area. But toenails don't actually float, so they would pile up at the bottom of the ocean. As over 82 billion clippings rained down, it would choke fish and smother the seafloor until a massive pile broke through the surface. And after this global clipping, you would have a walkable toenail island, 10 times bigger than Central Park. If everyone on Earth clipped their toenails
10 times bigger than Central Park? Y'all, I don't think y'all know how big that is. And especially the depth of the ocean. You know how many toenails there are? You know how many toes on people? Not including extra toes people? Bro, y'all, it probably be like 85 billion, yo. That's crazy. Like, what happens if you like one day you're just like in a little tiny boat like fishing or something, and then suddenly like the whole freaking world has like starts clipping their damn toenails and throwing it in the damn water. Yo, I'd be terrified. I'd be like, yo, what the? Although it would take a long, or I guess not if everyone did it at the same time. But when it would take a long time, like to get all those people in one spot. And I guess they would do it around the world too, but like, I don't know. And it would all pile up in one area unless someone like flattens it out or something, right? Like, am I wrong? Because like, let's say they're on the dock, they just keep throwing toenails. It would be like right on the dock. It would like pile up like crazy. Am I wrong? Anyways.
When a doctor gives you a shot, they can sometimes accidentally push the needle all the way through your vein, which ends up puncturing both sides. Once the needle is removed, it leaves 2 holes in the vein. And before the body can thicken the blood and seal these holes, it bleeds into the surrounding tissues. This leaked blood forms a dark, tender area under the skin, creating bruises and splotchy areas.
Oh, hell no!
They can
That's exactly why I'm scared of shots. Don't tell anyone. But like, I wasn't scared of shots before this. But like, if y'all like know what I'm saying, yo, shots are like the scariest thing ever. Like, if y'all don't think shots are the scariest thing in the world, y'all are crazy. I mean, maybe not the scariest, but they're definitely terrifying for me. Like, are shots not like really, really terrifying for y'all? Or am I just tripping? Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine. Anyways, y'all, let's get back. Sorry, y'all, had to plug my phone in. Anyways, y'all, that's crazy. Let's move on.
Goodbye, Netflix. I found a better app.
Sorry, y'all.
Have you ever wondered how
I'm sorry,
this
I
trick
was
is done?
vibing.
It's one of those things where you know he can't actually be making the salt disappear, but it's still confusing to look at. Well, it turns out that the
Bro, this is not Zach Films. Who is that talking, bro? Who? Wait, hold on. We gotta see the comments. Look how I make this cocaine disappear. Okay, bro, that's can't say that.
simplest explanation is the right one. Look closely at his hand during this shot. Do you notice how he sort of grabs his thumb here? Well, this is because he's using a prop called a Dofi finger. He holds it in his fist like a cup, fills it up with the salt, gets it onto his other thumb, and then grabs it off his thumb back into the first position. Watch it again and see if you can notice. Have you ever wondered how this trick is done? It's one of those...
See, bro, like, I feel like after someone told me that, I could recognize it, like, immediately. Like, I mean, even if I was up close, I could definitely recognize that. Anyways.
If you lose one of your adult teeth, the bone where the tooth once was can start to deteriorate. To prevent further damage, a dentist will fill the cavity with a synthetic material that mimics real bone. Once filled, a metal bracket is secured on top and the incision is closed. After the graft has healed, a large implant post is inserted into the new bone. Then a small metal piece is screwed in and a porcelain tooth is secured on top. If you lose one of your...
Sick. We will be watching 2 more videos and then we will have to wrap this up. So I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting and Let's finish up real
Like I
quick.
said, this is one of those movies where
They opened the pallet of ammunition only to find it was full of Tootsie Rolls. You see, Tootsie Rolls...
Oh, hell to the no. I mean, not hell to the no, but like, if I got Tootsie Rolls instead of bullets in the army when I'm going to war for my damn country, I'd be proud as hell and sad as hell at the same time, because at that one time, I'm not going to be hungry, but at the other time, I'm going to be fat. I'm going to be really fat. And I'm going to die. What the hell? It made no sense, yo. I'm tearing up.
was a code name for mortar rounds, which the Marines desperately needed. But the radio operator who received the order didn't know that and sent the actual candy instead.
Oh, hell
At
no,
first,
bro.
the Marines
You know.
were angry, but the sub-freezing temperatures had frozen all their food, and the candies ended up sustaining them over the next few days.
W?
They even used them to plug bullet holes
Oh,
by
what
warming
the-
them up and letting them freeze in place. And eventually, the real mortar rounds did
Oh,
arrive.
W, bro.
They opened the pallet of ammunition.
Tootsie Roll saved the day, bro. Shout out to Tootsie Roll.
If you
Last one,
accidentally
y'all.
touched a table saw, you'd probably think your fingers would be cut off. But this isn't always the case. You see, some modern high-end saws actually know the difference between wood and your skin. Once your finger comes
Cap.
in contact with these special saws, it immediately detects the electrical conductivity from your skin. This triggers an immediate mechanical response that stops the blade in less than 5 milliseconds. If you accidentally
Not gonna lie,
touched a
like,
table-
W table saw, not gonna lie, bro. But that was kind of cap. So that was not really that good, actually. Was actually with the older videos, or was it did I do most popular? Wait, was I on older or most popular? Wait, hold on. Let's see. I was on popular. Like middle through the popular, it was actually getting really good, actually. So, overall Zach D versus his story, I'm gonna have to go with his story on this one. I mean, Zach Films, like, it's actually, like, okay. But I would much rather watch his story if you're like just like chilling back, like, or I would much rather watch Zach Films if you're just like chilling back, tired, about to go to sleep, like in that kind of mood. But for his story, I would watch it more like on a regular basis, because it has more of like a plot and a storyline to it. Maybe it's just because like I'm not that sciencey or whatever, because he does do science videos and stuff. But not my cup of tea. So thank you guys for watching. Before I say anything, let's get into the intro. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment down below what video I should react to next. And again, Emily is no longer on this channel. So let's just get a big woohoo, y'all! Make sure to comment down below if I should bring Emily back in the next video. Also, I left her channel name on my last video, so if y'all don't know whom that is, that's my sister. And if y'all want to see what she looks like or whatever, nah, y'all wouldn't do anything freaky. Y'all better not comment anything freaky on her video. Anyways, y'all, make sure to go back to my last video. Go look at that. And tune in to my next video, which will be in a few days. In the meantime, peace.